Hello there, welcome to Africa Web TV. My name is Faye.
This is Aurelia Rita Marcellus from Africa Web TV.
As you know, Africa Web TV has been traveling and will always be traveling, but we have finally decided to make a travel series.
Majority of us fall back to the general routine of going back to the airport of the countries where we are from and back to the airport to the countries where we live in. And that was a typical example of myself.
Why exactly are we traveling?
We decided to look at other places around Europe that we could actually travel on a budget, but still enjoy time.
We are learning. We will keep on learning, As they say, one can never stop learning. So we learn by seeing, we learn by listening, we learn by just observing things. So when we travel, we are learning as well.
Also, one of the big reasons that we decided to travel was just to encourage a lot of entrepreneurs or fellow Africans or people who actually are interested in these places to sort of have an overview of what it means to be in these places. But most importantly, there was a general trend of seeing things that we have back in Africa that were not here.
As you will see in places like Volendam, we learned about how the Volendamese, the people from Volendam, preserve their culture, their heritage, their history. A lot of people from different parts of the world, they actually come and view this heritage, which is also an economic boost to the town and city of Volendam, which is something that we linked to Africa as well. If we conserved our culture, our traditions, such that other people can also come and learn and see how we used to live, it will be an economic boost for us. Africa will not have to depend on development aid, will not have to depend on mining, because there are other opportunities for income generation.
I've seen mountains and hills, and these are things that are very common in Africa. But what I've seen different here is there will be a mountain and they will find something unique about it, and automatically they're going to make a city out of it. And from a city comes tourists, and from tourists comes the money, comes the employment.
We went to Dubwe. It's a very, very small town. I might call it city because they claim it is the smallest city in the world. It is right in the middle of nowhere, a very mountainous area where you would not think of finding anything fascinating there. But there is a hidden city there that is really fascinating, full of culture, full of heritage, and it's just absolutely beautiful.
I just went up 11 flights of stairs.
You were counting?
Just for this view. And it's worth it. Yes.
We saw a lot of similarities with places in Africa where you see all these mountainous places, these rocky places, and here they conserved it, and a lot of people come to visit this very small city.
Little things that bring people together just to see, okay, this is how the river is, where does it flow, what is the history behind it? How can we make it better? How can we protect it more? And that is the innovation we're talking about, that we want to really identify and equally see how we can transpose it or even copy it in most of our African touristic places.
We're also going to visit Kenya. We're going to go back to Gambia. We might also go to Zimbabwe at the end of this year.
This is a disclaimer. There is no general criteria on how we do what we do. And also important to note that this is not a sponsored trip at the moment, but we are purely doing it out of interest and out of a motivation for African entrepreneurs.
Stay tuned because we are going to be traveling more, visiting more places, and if you do have a place that you think Africa Web TV should come and visit, do not hesitate to let us know, because we would love to come there.
This is our time to put our footprints in every single part of the world. Travel around, see the world, and leave your footprint there.
We would love to visit and would love to learn about your place, your city, your country, your culture, your heritage, and mostly your food.
Follow us so you can see more of our experiences in different places in the world.
So Till meet again next time, this is from Ife and the crew behind Africa Web TV. See you in your country very soon.
Thank you for watching our video. Do not forget to subscribe and like or even comment, because we would like to know what you think. From me to you, I'm Aurelia Rita Marcellus, and be good to yourself. Bye!
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to press the subscribe button and follow us on Facebook and Instagram on Africa Web TV. We have lots of clips coming your way.